Mike of Mike's Bags. Today I'm reviewing the Wicked L by Swag Bags. I just recently reviewed the Wicked by Swag Bags not too long ago. If you haven't watched that review, maybe pause this and go watch that first, because I'm going to spend more time really talking about the comparisons, the difference between the Wicked L and the regular Wicked. It's virtually the same bag, it's just got some slight differences. So I'm going to talk about what those differences are and which bag I think is best for which type of player, and help you maybe decide whether you should buy a set of Wickeds or a Wicked L, or maybe you should get both sets of bags. So let's go ahead and jump in. Slow side, this is that popular herringbone carpet that we see. If you've thrown a herringbone, it's probably been this herringbone carpet. Same slow side you find on the Swag Bags Maniac. It's a 5-speed. I talk a lot about how you can manipulate the speeds of this material, depending on how dirty you get it, how clean you get it, how smooth you keep it, how roughed up you get it. You can play with the speeds, but normal conditions, it plays at about a 5. I break that down a little more in the regular Wicked review if you want to know more about that. Fast side, this is that Pro Sniper Viper fast side. Same fast side Swag Bags uses on the fast side, the Ruby and the Chaos. It's a 9-speed, 5-9-speed on these Wicked Ls. Exact same material combination, exact same speeds you get on the regular Wicked. The one thing I don't think I mentioned in the last Wicked review is that there is a liner in here on the other side of this herringbone, which I think just about every bag, almost every bag company uses a herringbone material, puts a liner in there to help kind of protect the material. Because one of the downsides to herringbone carpet is it can be fragile, and if you allow it to stretch too much, it can start to rip and split open. And so a liner in there really helps reduce that stretch, helps protect the material. It also helps that if you do happen to start wearing it thin, the fill doesn't start coming on you if you wear a set of bags down. But there is a nice liner here, and it is a pretty slick, smooth material. So it's a liner where I would say it does aid in the performance and playability a little bit better in the bags. And when I talk about those, I've mentioned that some other bags, I talk about those type of performance liners in bags, is that when you have a bag, especially up hanging around the hole, when you don't have a liner there, on the inside of this material, it's really rough. It has a lot of resistance, a lot of friction. That fill gets hung up in that carpet, and it just doesn't want to move. It gets hung there, it stops, bags set, bags hang, they become tough to collect. When you put a liner in there that's got some slickness to it, it's less resistant, it's smoother, that fill doesn't hang up on it, it allows it to slide and keep moving, so the bags slowly drip and cascade in the hole, or if a bag's left there and another bag hits it, it allows the fill to keep moving. So that liner really aids in the hole friendliness, the drippiness of bags. I like when bags have it, especially when you have a material that's not that smooth, not that slick on the inside. The Wicked and the Wicked L both have a liner in here that really help in that performance. The fill in here is a mixed fill, just like what's in the Wicked. This is the big difference in the two bags, is the amount of fill. The Wicked L has less fill than the Wicked, so the bag is a little bit lighter, it's a little floppier, a little looser. There is more flop here. As you can see, the Wicked L is a floppier bag. So if you like flop, which flop's going to give you more forgiveness on the landing, more forgiveness around the hole. It's going to be a less punishing bag. One of the knocks on herringbone carpet is it has a kick to it. It can be very punishing. If you have a really bouncy fill or fuller bag, it's going to have more kick. And the Wicked has some kick to it. Again, the Wicked has a mixed fill, which has got mostly flat with some beads mixed in there. It's a very forgiving bag. It doesn't have a harsh punishing kick. These Wicked Ls have even less kick to it. So if you don't throw a flat bag, if you struggle with getting that bag flat, but you want a bag that has control like a herringbone bag does, I would recommend the Wicked L. If you struggle with your consistency, like I do a lot, right? If you're missing the hole at times left or right, and you're really struggling with staying down the middle, but you're close but not quite there, a floppier bag is more forgiving around the hole, because that corner drips in quicker. It has more looseness, allows that corner to drip further down. A fuller bag, it doesn't drip as much, right? It's more fill, less fill, it drips in, which means when that bag goes by, the corner grabs a little bit quicker, a little easier, and pulls that bag back in. So you're going to get a touch more forgiveness around the hole with the Wicked L than you will with the Wicked. There's also a little bit of a weight difference. The Wicked L is a little lighter than you get in the Wicked. But honestly, when I pick the two bags up, and I've got two bags in my hand, I couldn't tell you. If you gave these to me, upside down, and I couldn't see the top side of them, I couldn't tell you which was the Wicked, which was the Wicked L. It's not a big enough difference to hold a bag and notice. If I picked up all four bags, I had four in this hand, four in this hand, maybe I can notice the difference there. That's not really the case. What I do notice is when I'm trying to feel the two, I can feel that this bag is looser, floppier than the regular Wicked. That's where you're going to have the biggest difference. So if you like a floppy bag, a loose bag, you like the forgiveness you get with a floppy bag, you're going to love the Wicked L. If you like a bag that's a little more on the fuller side, and the Wicked's not really a full bag, it's kind of a medium fullness. It's kind of right down that middle sweet spot. If you like that, you're going to like the regular Wicked. Now, with playability on this, it's going to play similar playability, right? It's a versatile bag. Herringbone is very versatile. You want to run bags in the hole, you can do it. I do think, to me, the Wicked L is better for the hole running game. If you like to get up there and run bags in the hole, I would go with the Wicked L, because that floppiness, that looseness gives you that more forgiveness around the hole, which is going to help you put more bags in the hole, leave less bags hanging there. The other thing is that if you play against an opponent who throws a dirty style game and you want to find a bag that's going to get around, I like looser, floppier bags for get arounds. So when they have their blocker up there, you'll step out with your bag and slide into the corner, and what happens is your bag will smash into it because of that floppiness, will smash in, bully their bag out of the way, and you'll either set right there and hold control in front of their bag or drip your bag in and leave their blocker there. I love to play floppier, looser bags when I want to play more of a get-around style game. Plus, if they have a blocker there, you don't have to smash. No, if you can step out and just see enough of that hole, it doesn't take much. You get that corner to dip in, it'll pull the bag back in. You can sneak right around and put your bag in and leave their bags there. You don't have to be as great at throwing cut shots when you want to get around with the floppier bag. Now, if you're good at cuts and you like throw cuts, that's when you go with more like the fuller wicket, because now you can get that more of aggressive cut. A fuller bag is going to cut easier, cut more than, say, that looser bag. Again, you don't have quite as much forgiveness, so that fuller bag's easier to cut. If you're advanced level in cuts, rolls, and flops, you're going to have no problem with the wicket L or the wicket. You can do both really well. If it's where you're kind of that average, maybe below average, maybe learning how to play cuts, rolls, and flops, if you're in that beginner phase to kind of getting close to the average phase, the regular wicket is better for those cuts, rolls, and flops. It's just going to be easier to learn on. It's going to respond quicker, respond better. And then once you get to that advanced level, then you can go to the wicket L and you can still make those things happen. Let me try to clarify it maybe in a different way. For me, when I'm looking to play more of a dirty style game where I'm throwing blockers, I'm trying to collect blockers, I'm throwing cuts, I want to get creative with my shots, I want the regular wicket. Because it's fuller, collectability, the bag comes in, it's not going to according up, so collecting the bag's a little easier. I can clip the corner, push it in. The wicket L, because you have that floppiness, when you go to clip a corner, you're going to get more of that smashing up, according up, which means you have to come more in the middle, be more intentional to catch that bag to ride up to put it in, which means I like to throw blockers with the regular wicket because they're easier to collect, and I have the ability to throw better cuts. If I want to play more of a hole running game, more of a get around style game, I go with the wicket L because that gives me that ability to sneak around their bags and smash into them and bully them out of the way. It also, this bag folds up better, which means if your opponent has bags up side by side, you can kind of sneak in the middle a little bit easier because you get more of that taco-ness, more of that folding upness. It'll sneak in those tighter spots better. And so the wicket L gives you more options to get your bags in the hole and leave your opponent's bags on the board. The wicket is probably a better bag for getting your bags in the hole and cleaning up your bags that you leave on the board, if that makes sense. So hopefully it clarifies it for you guys. Look, both bags are phenomenal. I love both bags. And I would really say, if I was trying to give you a comparison, when I play with these bags, there are two bags that come to mind. The Buffalo Fallout X and the BG Wizard L, the two bags I see. And I really feel like they're both a combination of the two because they both have that mixed feel similar to what the Wizard L has in them. The fast side is the Fallout X fast side, which is a touch faster than that Wizard L. The slow side is the same herringbone carpet that both the Fallout X and Wizard L use. So it's a combination of the two. I would say the wicket would be more of a Fallout X. It's a Fallout X with the Wizard L fill in that, if that makes sense. A little bit better fill, more of a mixed fill, a little bit not quite all flat fill. The wicket L, it would be more of a Wizard L with the Fallout X fast side. If you're on the fence and don't know what to get, go with the regular wicket. That's going to fit more people, I think. More people are really going to like it. If you know you like a looser, floppier bag, then choose the wicket L. You can't go wrong with either bags. I love them both. Let me jump into availability real quick as well. Swag Bags has a website, swagbagscornhole.com. As always, I'll put a link down in the description for you guys. The bags were $94.99, $95 for a set. It's $13 shipping with Swag Bags, but that's a fixed rate shipping. It's at medium price, but the upper end of the medium price point, still a medium price point for me, which is a great price. ACL stamp bag, $108 shipped to you is well worth it. High quality bags. I highly recommend you check this out. If you like herringbone and you love to throw as much as I do, I think you're going to love to throw these wickets. So give them a run. If you've thrown the wicket L's, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your feedback, especially if you've thrown both the wicket and the wicket L. I'd love to hear which one you prefer and why. Drop a comment down below and let me know. As always, I thank you guys so much for your support, and I thank you for watching.